What is happening?
I see you've fallen from grace, my son. Let's bring you back to the divine light.
Do you often wonder what this life is? Let me show you. Let me show you the way. The strangeness.
You're hearing your own name?
No, I didn't.
Any of this even real? Keep going missing.
It's only a
Dream. Great mystery. Spirit.
I'm not telling you to believe me. I'm asking you to join me. So let me show you it's real.
Welcome back into the paranormal abyss. I'm gonna get into the subject of dreams for you guys today, so let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, I ended up losing a lot of my footage since my camera took a dump on me. I lost my bulk of my footage, but I still have my B-roll shots, so there is that. So I'm just gonna start fresh here and start a new video. Now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna get directly into dreams for you guys. And the first symbol I want to bring up is a snake. Snakes often appear in dreams to a lot of people, and there's a good reason for it. I've had 2 of them myself. Obviously, snakes can mean 2 different things, but in my case, the snakes represented disease in particular. Now, snakes are often associated with the root chakra, if you want to believe in that, but more or less the reptilian brain or the generalized programming within your mind, meaning the bare essentials such as eating, reproducing, staying alive, feeling good, all things in that matter. But I digress. Back to the disease portion of it. Snakes are often venomous, so if you see snakes in your dream, take caution to your habits, what you're intaking, what you're doing, if you're smoking or what have you. Take caution to that and heed it big time, because it will affect you down the line, because those snakes are generally a warning. Another dream symbol would be falling dreams. You get that sense where you're slowly falling asleep and drifting off, and suddenly you start dreaming of you're falling and falling faster and faster, and suddenly you jolt awake. That definitely has a significance to them. What those falling dreams mean is you are stressed out about something, and eventually you feel like you're gonna die, when you hit the ground. So something in your waking life is troubling you that much where you think you're either gonna die or suffer some serious consequences from. So look into it and see what is troubling you during your waking life. Another big one is cheating dreams. So cheating dreams are pretty self-explanatory. If you have a partner, then you obviously have some trust issues within the relationship, or in general, they really are cheating on you, unfortunately, which I hate to say. So I can't really get into too much detail about that because it's pretty self-explanatory. Other than that, that's basically sums it up. Reoccurring dreams. This goes hand in hand with attachments. So they actually can mean one of 2 things. You have an attachment from your past, from trauma, or 2, it could actually mean something of your previous life that you have lived before, believe it or not. If there is a certain location that you keep dreaming about, I would highly suggest going to that location. See if you can pull some information out of it, because once you go there, you actually have the ability to tap into the place and get your answers pretty easily. Most oftentimes, reoccurring dreams are just attachments. In my case, at least from all the cases that I have done, they usually are generally just attachments that just need to be removed. It's about as simple as that. Although there is a select few that have locations within these reoccurring dreams which speak a completely different story, which I highly suggest visiting the place to see if you can pull more information, to see if you can remember your past life, if possible. Flying dreams is a big one too. Now, generally what this means is you are accelerating in what you're attempting to accomplish. It's about as simple as that. I really don't have anything else to add to that because it's really self-explanatory. You're flying away, in which you are accelerating and getting away from all the stuff that has been holding you down or back to what you're trying to achieve. Another big one is mountain dreams. If you dream that you are climbing a mountain, think of what that means now. You're climbing mountains. How difficult is that? So you are trying to accomplish something that is extremely stressful, extremely exhilarating, and extremely difficult. If you have made it to the top of the mountain within the dream, you have accomplished your goal. Naked dreams are another big one. If you have a naked dream, it often symbolizes two things, actually. One, you either did something in your life that you are completely embarrassed about, or two, you've spoken something in your waking life that you are not proud of. Nightmares are obviously a big one. I can get into great detail on that. Majority of them are attachments, but sometimes you do get the occasional nightmare that just makes no sense and is just popping up because you experienced something negative during the day, which I would just suggest the removal of it. And last but not least, I want to cover death dreams. What this symbolizes is it's not necessarily you're gonna die or someone in your family is gonna die. What this is usually symbolic of is the death of a relationship. Say you had a close relationship with one of your family members and they moved away, so now you're in completely less contact with them. It's usually when those dreams pop up, it's the death of, or lack of communication, in other words, of a relationship. Death dreams can also be symbolic of great change. The thing I do want to mention is that these dream symbols actually are less common. If you want to work with the spiritual realm, you'll more than likely never see most of these dream symbols even pop up ever. Once you begin to work with this stuff, the dream symbols are completely different. I would have to decode them personally, honestly, because they do become confusing. I offer training, so if you want to get in contact with me, I'll share my Reddit and we can work from there if you want to go there and dive more into dream symbology. For the most part, most of these dreams won't even pop up. It's going to be something completely different. I'm going to give you guys a nice panorama here. Obviously, I can go on and on about dreams and their significance and their symbology behind them and explain in grave detail of all there is that go to them. But honestly, the video would probably be like 10 hours long, so I'll spare you the pain and I'll give you little tidbits here and there throughout videos of different symbols and what they mean and, you know, and how to remove them if you need to. One last panorama of the painted stones here. There we go. See what's back here. I already know what's back here, but I figure I gotta show you guys anyway, since you guys never seen it before. It's nothing special, but it's still kind of cool. So, as the story goes, people come back here and just camp out, have fires, paint the rocks. Well, I didn't even notice they actually made a giant peace sign. That's pretty cool. If you can tell that on camera, here's the two, or well, 3 lines right here for the piece, general or centerpiece, and then you have the giant circle all the way around. It's pretty cool. Let's show you. Give a little exploration around. Yeah, never hurts. Triple seven, baby scroll, SDK. I have no idea. This is where it used to be in better shape. Obviously, they had built basically an entire like circular seat out of stone, but it got trashed. It was actually really nice at one point, and then they would have a fire pit in the middle here, obviously with the wood, but that kind of got pretty muffed up too. So those spirit stones that I was talking about that are energetically active, I would have to travel down that way, take a left, and it goes very, very far all the way down. I'm just in no mood for that today, and I only have like an hour of daylight. I don't even think I can make it that far in an hour, to tell you the truth. So unfortunately, there's just no way I can get to it today. I guess the trail just ends here. This is right here. Looks like where the running water used to come from, but I'll dry it up now since we're in a horrible drought.
Sometime on this day, not returning back again, we breathe a garden gate. Ooh, I go down to the shady groves, and some of my shadows sleep, and tie a ribbon on those children's arms in the springtime of the year. The sounds of the birds seem to fill the wood, that when the fiddler plays, all the voices can be heard long past the woodland days. We've been landing on the night in sometime August day, and now returning back again, we breathe a garden gate.
Well guys, that's about all the time I got for today. I'm running out of daylight. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.